So welcome back. It is currently year 25. We have made it through a quarter of a century. Uh, Last time we got some snow in the middle of autumn. Not late autumn, but autumn. So we lost a significant portion of our crop yields. So I am running wheat on those once again. The only other thing of real interest to have happened is that baby boom generation is now in the schoolhouse. So that's why our number of students is so high. And if that reaches 20, it will overflow, and the ones that weren't able to go to school will just become laborers. I've also designated our orchard to be cut down just because they weren't producing enough plums to make it worth keeping, or make it worth not cutting them down. We also have most of this cleared out, which is great to see. And our next area to focus on clearing out is going to be this area here. And again, our wheat is immediately being planted up, which is great to see. Our clothes are in a bit of an interesting situation. All of our hide is in here, or well, I guess not, because we used it all to purchase a bit of extra food. So we've immediately switched over to having warm coats, which are our leather and wool at the same time, but we only got 6 wool, so it'll be interesting watching that catch up. That's going well. We have 4 laborers going, which is great. And I think and we got nomads. Great, 6 nomads. Let's go ahead and allow them. Alright, well, we got our first group of nomads. 2 children and 4 adults. So let's see. And that does answer my question as to whether or not it would ask. So let's go ahead and open up the last remaining bits of our food industry once again. That way we have access to it to assign. And let's see. Let's take one of our foresters and make him an herbalist and have our herbalist going full time now. Let's see, let's also begin work on that bridge and have them take out all of the resources in this area there, because this isn't big enough to make into a forest hub. So I'm going to probably look at putting a farm there, maybe orchard, maybe pasture, but it's good to know that it will tell me when there are nomads waiting. Now, the most important part will be how our food copes, because I'm a bit worried about that now. They have not moved out yet. Let's see. We have 21 families for 30 homes. Okay. go ahead and up the priority on that, just because that is of absolute maximum priority right now. And let's also go ahead and get, nope, nope, yes. This stuff here designated out. Okay, let's get a forester. And let's go ahead and pause it as well. Okay. Let's see. Six. Okay. Our food is not handling it very well quite yet. But we also will have the boost of our farms fairly soon. Why is it so low right now? Oh well, let's go ahead and, alright, looks like that got done, so that's good. Let's go ahead and take that and up the priority on that. Let's get, also have that started. 16 students, 20 children. Now 20 is too many children. It just is. And a ton of farmers, or well, a huge lack of yield is not giving me a lot of faith in our wheat here. So I may go ahead and just have them do beans, because I've had them for 2 years. Well, I've had our crop fields going wheat for 2 years now, and it hasn't gone well. Herdsmen die. Let's go ahead and take a view. Well, actually, let's take our herbalist again. Again, unfortunately. But maybe we can do a third here with wheat, and maybe this time all the stars will align and we'll have it. But if we do that, then I'm gonna have to do 2 more years with the other 2 as well. That way I can show the highest yield. Up to 3 sheep on that. That's good to see. Cat has finally awoken up, and he's trying to escape. Students. So 20 student mark, not too concerned about, because they'll just overflow, but it's having over 15 children, which I'm not a fan of. I'd rather have around 15 students, that way the children can become students and we don't lose any educated workers. But you know, and I think gonna go back to having just hide coats for just a little bit. while also reducing that to 0 because it'll want to do its thing. Steel tools. Hmm. So how much would I have to trade up? 25? Yeah, that's not bad. For 25 wood, I can trade up to steel. Alright, so get that last bit. Thank you. 967. This, well, that one had more wheat this year, so that's good to see. 664. That was the number, right? Yeah, and that's actually only 22 behind the potatoes, but still 112 behind the beans. So one more season of wheat before we switch over to something else. And how's that going? Clearing. Let's see what we can do farm-wise. 15 by 15, okay. And can we get a good-sized pasture? Yeah. Alright, so let's go ahead and put a pasture and a farm down there. By 15, and let's see, and we can get a decent sized orchard. I'm not sure, I know that there's something about spacing and whatnot, but I don't know. I don't know enough about, or, well, I care, but it's also a thing, you know. It's one of those things that this fits, so I'm not gonna worry about making it the most efficient thing in the entire planet. Okay, and let's go ahead and pause that, I guess. Well, no. Let's go ahead and unpause that. And let's go ahead and pause these. And go ahead and up the priority on that. And begin construction on that. Okay, and I guess, wait, does it reach? No, it does not. Okay. As it is almost, early spring, and it probably will be early spring before I'm done talking, we are running our, just a quick recap, we're running our experiment a little bit longer. We're going to have wheat in both of these. We have designated out a new farm plot, new orchard, and a new pasture to be constructed eventually. And let's see, where are we going to put that? Let's go ahead and put it in the gatherers. We have a new foresty, hunty area constructed up there. Let's see. Yep. And we're working on getting the hunting cabin done. And once, let's see, we also have wooden bridge designated just to give even more access, even quicker access and whatnot. And let's see, we are probably, while I'm thinking about it, should designate storage barn for these areas. Can one fit? Yes, it can. Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and put that there, and then three houses to be eventually made, which will house the um, people that live there. And let's see. Okay, have those designated out. And let's see. Any housing? Nah, those, well, not those people specifically, but they'll be fine. I have two houses there. There we go. And pause that since we're not actually doing anything. Let's see. Guess pause that. That isn't gonna be holding anything for a while, but it's not gonna let me pause it. So let's see. Let us up the priority for up here, and actually pause that since it's unnecessary right now, and I will talk to you guys later next time. Gonna hopefully finish up the wheat in this next episode, so I will talk to you guys later.